awesome, man.
Yeah, like you said, last night was sexy. It really was, man. And like when we had Allie come out and sing, I Just Want to Make Love to You.
Yeah. That's
pretty sexy. And she was disrobing.
Who's this guy?
From her gi.
Oh.
So, and Tim Palmieri is very sexy too.
What's sexy? Is that where the interview's gone?
Phil has asked us, you know, he wanted to talk about how sexy our show was last night.
Wow.
And yeah, I got to agree.
He's like, yes, it was because of him.
Well, let me just saddle on up, man. I tell you.
Which one do I look at?
That one.
Well, that, you know, the Bon Jovi. You know, the Bon Jovi is very effective. You know, I could suck.
What's the Bon Jovi?
The hair.
Oh, yeah,
Fan in the hair. I mean, I could be playing all the wrong notes and the fan makes it better. So.
Yes, number one fan.
Yeah, my number one fan always. Well, fusion being sexy, I'm glad we're bringing it that way, you know?
Well, yeah.
Last night was a funk set, though.
Who is
it?
It
It wasn't really a fusion set.
I think that's the first time that anybody's ever called fusion sexy.
We had some fusion. Maybe it was a little more sexy funk. Hollywood Kisses, it's sexy funk.
Hollywood Kisses.
Yeah, that was.
I Just Want to Make Love to You.
Yep.
What else did we do?
Baby making music. There's going to be a lot of babies 9 months from now. And they're all going to be named after Shaolin monks.
Stoops is a good name.
Stoops.
For like a first name for a kid, like
Stoops.
This is my kid, Stoops Palmieri.
Stoops Barkley.
Stoops whatever. Stoops like Madonna, like just one word.
Well, that's
Stoops
kinda, that's you.
It's me.
That's you.
And my sons, everyone will call them Stoops as well. So.
Your wife's the only person who calls you Todd.
Somebody say fusion?
Yeah.
Let's talk fusion. Let's talk fusion. Who said fusion?
I'm throwing this one to Professor Palmieri here.
Jazz with rock with funk, fast.
Not fission. Fusion.
I'd like to hear Mr. Hall's. Come on.
What is the question? First of all, let's start.
What is fusion?
The question is, what is fusion? Fusion is a melding of two or more different styles of music. That's all it is. That's all it is. A lot of people associate fusion with fusion jazz and the fusion of jazz and rock together, which is why there's so many fucking notes played so fast and changes and shit like that. There's fusion of all types of shit. Stevie Wonder wrote a song called, what's the name of that song? I Ain't Gonna Stand For It, which is a fusion of soul and country. Which really is soul anyway, but fusion can be all kind of shit.
Yeah.
Can I cuss? I cuss.
It'd be like classical reggae.
Fusion,
but fusion still means a little more.
All kind of shit. That's beautiful. This is the conversation I was looking for y'all, and I see y'all by a tree drinking coffee talking about fusion. Y'all didn't call me. It's fucked up.
Fusion A, a mixture of any styles, but fusion B, definitely
the most commonly known
Yeah.
as fusion jazz.
Yeah.
They talk about Return to Forever and the Billy Cobham George Duke Band.
Yes.
Herbie Hancock and the Headhunters, Mahavishnu Orchestra, Miles Davis. I mean, there's really only 5 that everything kind of trickles down from.
Yeah.
There's the fucking, okay, there's the tree. And then you have Miles is the root of everything.
Yes.
And then,
he started
you know,
it. Bitches Brew.
Then Return to Forever came from that. And then Herbie had his shit and came from that.
Yep.
And then
Weather
Skull,
Report.
Weather Report.
Sure.
Weather Report. Also Joe Zawinul.
The Bee Gees. What? Ladies and gentlemen, Nigel Hall is not responsible.
And John Schofield is kind of like the trickle-down effect from the Miles circle. I mean, Miles started the whole shit.
Absolutely.
I don't know where we'd be without Miles if it weren't for like Bitches Brew and just his constant contribution to what fusion started as. And it just started as just sounds. He just got tired of motherfuckers playing all these fucking notes and changes and shit. Let's just fucking make some sounds with a groove behind it. And that's what happened.
And he's freaking the jazz people out there like he's abandoning us.
Right.
He's incorporating rock and roll and Hendrix.
He wasn't. In fact, if you listen to Chick Corea before he played with Miles, because a lot of people don't really know about Chick before he played with Miles. He fucking sucked. Put that online. I don't care. He sucked. And after he played with Miles, his whole shit just went off. Herbie at 16, he fucking sucked. If you listen to him, I mean, he had a vocabulary, but then everybody had a fucking vocabulary. He didn't. Nobody know how to use the shit until he came. He's like, okay, we'll do this.
Yeah.
And then 74 came around, and them motherfuckers just really lost their mind.
Yeah.
And then they get, you listen to fucking Sly. Listen to Sly.
Yeah.
Listen to just and not just the musical shit, but the sounds that come with that. Man, don't get me.
And there you have it. Here we go. Hey, wait.
Oh yeah, George Duke. Let's talk about George Duke for a second. George Duke.
I love George.
Yes, Chicory is great. Herbie's great. Fuck all of them. George Duke. That's all I'm gonna say.
Nasty.
Because if I get started on that, then this will be all day.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Stevie Wonder. Nigel Hall.
Nigel Hall.
Ladies and gentlemen, the opinions of Robson do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Nigel Hall.
That's the thing. You don't want to just, you can't just wank it up there. It's like, yeah, you can play all the notes in the world, but it ain't gonna be shit. You have to speak. It's got to speak to the people, and that's where energy comes into play. It wasn't like, oh, what a scale. It was like, I feel this, So that's what I'm trying to shoot for anyway.
I know. I need you here.
And I think we're all tapping into that.
Right, I got you.
And we also play fast tunes, so that naturally creates energy. Like we're already like pushing, the limits.
It is also all about the groove.
Like, how do you play?
It's all about the pocket.
Funky at 180 BPM. That's sort of like.
It can happen.
It can happen.
That's
Oh,
what
That's
yeah.
our challenge. That's what we try to do.
Less is more.
Yeah.
The best shit ever written and recorded is the least most possible shit.
Yep.
Think of James Brown. All of that James Brown shit is the same shit.
Same
the
stuff.
Whole thing until he go to the bridge, and then it's the same thing.
That's why it's hip, because it doesn't
That's why
change.
it's hip, because it don't change. That was hip hop. That's how. If it wasn't for James Brown and that sort of, that concept of just playing the same shit over and over and over again, and not changing it, and not adding what you think the part should be, but playing the fucking part.
That's it.
The part is when you know what I'm saying? Like we was doing the rehearsal day. I was the part police, because Stevie's music is parts. It's parts. It's notes and shit and groove, but it's still parts.
Yeah.
And like that whole concept is what created hip hop. And what we know as hip hop today is just the same shit. You can't. I bet you couldn't have Return to Forever go up and play Behind the Roots.
No.
That would never happen, because they would never stick to the same shit. It wouldn't happen.
It'd stifle.
It would stifle, and it would be all fucked up.
And there's a discipline to the part playing.
And that's what I'm saying.
Creating that complex, the cake.
I've
like
done James Brown tributes before, and like the best thing about them is when you playing and you play 20 minutes the whole way through, and nobody's doing nothing else. It's just playing that shit, and it just leaves so much room for everything to just really fucking happen, and it's dope.
I just heard a funny story of like a guitar player trying out for James Brown. It's like, can you play a D9 chord? Yeah, I can play a D9 chord. Can you play it all night?
Can you play it all?
Can you play it all night?
If you gonna play it, you can only play.
This one's in D, boys. This one's in D. This next one is in D.
This next song is in D9. All night.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're looking forward to the Stevie set. He's going to be bringing the energy, and we're just going to keep pushing him.
We're excited.
I'm just gonna go up and act like Stevie Wonder. I'm not even gonna sing.
Yeah.
I'm not playing the keyboards ain't even gonna be on. I'm just gonna be banging on them like I can't see. So I hope y'all like that shit. No, really. No,
great.
really. We had a great rehearsal today. We had a great rehearsal.
Yep.
Again, parts, very important, and everybody did their homework. I got a lot of words to remember, so I got words up there to help me, but you won't see them.
You won't.
Neither will he.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That ain't.